Hello and welcome to Whiskey with Rye, where every week we talk about the distillery, the mash bill, and the nose and taste three different ways: straight, with water, and on the rocks. This week, the whiskey I'm with is Kavalan Bourbon Oak Matured Single Malt. So Kavalan is a distillery owned by the King Car Group, and they're located in Taiwan, actually. And they came around in 2008 and have been blowing people away ever since. This is a single malt whiskey, and from what I can tell, they do follow the Scottish style of single malt. So this is a single distillery, malted barley, 100% malted barley whiskey. If you may be able to tell on the picture that pops up later, you will see that this is a 70 centiliter or 700 milliliter bottle, not the 750 that you would typically find in the United States. This is a bottle that I brought back from Paris, actually, where I had it after striking up a conversation with a waiter at a restaurant in Paris. Was talking about bourbon. He's like, "Oh, if you like bourbon, you have to try this." So, sorry, there was a squirrel out my window. So he let me try it. I brought it back, shared it, enjoyed it with others, which is what you should do with good whiskey, in my opinion, or any whiskey. Sometimes it's not all good. But yeah, so looking forward to this and sharing my experiences with you guys on this one. So we are going to go ahead and do our pours. It is a 46%, so 92 proof. So I am going to not be too hesitant to put in a decent amount of water, as well as the ice for when we get there. All right, let's jump in. So on the nose, I'm getting a real bourbon nose. So vanilla, oak, a little bit of caramel. You know, you can tell it's 92 proof. It's not the 80 proof that you would find with a lot of typical scotches. There's no peat or smoke or anything like that. At least not jumping out at the nose right now. And then some cherry in the background for sure. All right, let's jump in. Sorry, Lago's making me jump ahead to giving him a piece of ice. So what you find on the nose is definitely present on the taste. You get rushed with that malt from the barley, but then it turns into almost a bourbon flavor. Rich oak, caramel, vanilla, and that hint of cherry right at the finish are definitely still there. There is no age statement on the whiskey. It was bottled in 2018, but there's no age that I'm finding. Yeah. I mean, vanilla for days and that oak is really what's jumping out at me. I am going to go ahead and put the rock into the rocks pour. You want another one, Lago? I stuck one in between his eyes earlier today. Did not happen that time. He's going to go digging for that, so he may make noise. My apologies. And then with this awesome pitcher that I got, the Glencairn water jug, I'm able to actually just put a few drops in. Give that a swirl. Then we'll jump into with the water. But before we do that, just a reminder, please do subscribe, like, comment, click the bell so you get notifications for when the videos go live. So now with the water added, it really turns into honey, like a honey vanilla. Not quite like honey biscuit, but leaning more that way. The wood shows up more on the taste. Um, the honey is still there as well. Still super approachable. Yeah, I mean it stays consistent throughout. Not much change. Once you find the flavors, that's really what the flavors are. There's not much to dissect, but it's enjoyable. All right, let's jump into the rock pour. Now that's honey biscuit, like honey butter biscuit, without a doubt. On the taste, it kind of mutes itself a bit. Um, the honey is there, the wood is there, a little bit of the malt, maybe some maltiness right at the finish, but not too much really. It's just kind of thinner than with a few drops of water. Are you done? Okay. He was chasing his tail. Um. Anyway, so I think I enjoy it more neat than with water than on the rocks. But again, if you do have experience with this, please leave a comment. Let me know what your thoughts were on it. And until next time, cheers.